fourth grade. How many of you think math is your favorite subject? Wow. Okay. How many of you really like to read? Awesome. Well, I'm so happy that you're here. And to be in a gym, come on, we've heard a gym will play a little hoops afterwards. But it is so exciting to be here to sign bills and to have everybody here together. But I just want to talk to our fourth graders for a minute because, government sometimes is confusing. And so what it takes is us to work together to create a law. And my friend David Suderline and the rest of our delegates that are all here worked really hard to draft bills and to approve them. And they have to vote for them. If they don't vote for them, then they don't keep moving. And when they vote yes, then it comes to me and I sign it. And when I sign it, then it becomes a law. And that's what we're going to do today. And so this is work that's been done by our General Assembly and the Governor's Office to come together and pass laws. So this is a really important opportunity for us to come together and celebrate signing some really important bills. I need to stop, and I just want to thank Roanoke Elementary for hosting us. And you have an awesome principal here, Principal Rush. She is a rock star. I just had a chance to spend some time with her. And Superintendent White, I want to thank you for your welcoming comments. Really exciting. And I also want to introduce a friend of mine, Alan Siebert, who sits on the State Board of Education. And so when we look across this room and we see all these friends coming together, and these are folks working together to get things done, because that's what it takes. We can't do it on our own. We need friends to get things done together. This is how it works. And so today we get to celebrate this. And yes, they've already been mentioned, but again, the delegates and the senators that carry these bills are the patrons. They're the ones that do most of the hard work to write them and then to go convince everybody else to vote with them. And that was Senator Suderline, who you just met, and that was Delegate Runyon, and then another delegate named Emily Brewer, who couldn't be here today. And they worked really hard on these bills. And so I just wanted to make sure that you all gave them one last round of applause. We've talked about these bills a little bit, but I just want to put them into context. So we're going to sign 5 bills, and they cover 3 topics. And some of the bills have the same bill that came out of our Senate, the same bill that came out of our House, and one of them just came out of our Senate. But they say the same thing, the two bills. And the first one's really exciting because what it does is it gives families the resources for their children who have developmental disabilities to access all kinds of great support systems. And it makes it more flexible, and it gives people who really have struggled with a system that sometimes is really difficult to now work more easily to access the resources that they need. See, at the heart of our beloved Commonwealth, and what makes it so special, are Virginians. Virginians who build their lives here, and that includes all Virginians. All Virginians. And Virginians that have developmental disabilities who contribute so much to our vibrant Commonwealth have incredible strengths that make us all better. set of bills we'll sign will, in fact, make it clear who they talk to about those plans, who they talk to with each school in order to better plan for a rewarding life after high school. And I'm so grateful to the Commission on Youth, chaired by Delegate Brewer, who couldn't be with us today, for seeing a need and providing a valuable solution to families. Parents play such a critical role, and we're always looking for ways to empower parents to be fully engaged in their children's lives. And in this case, so they know where to go for resources, they know where to go to get questions answered, and they know where to go to plan better, so that we can, in fact, see strengthened communication as such a critical part of recognizing parents matter. And lastly, the final bill that I'm here to sign recognizes the cultural and linguistically diverse web of connections that make up Virginia. Students whose first language is not English are such an important part of Virginia and our nation. They have vital insights. They're deeply curious, because I just spoke with a classroom of first graders who shared that with me. They're talented. They're going to be leaders. They are going to enrich not just our state, our nation, and the world. In fact, perhaps no one knows this better than their teachers. And let me begin by thanking all of the teachers here around me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So last year, I had the privilege of awarding the Virginia Teacher of the Year Award to Fabiana Parker. And she is an English as a second language teacher. That's what she does. Fabiana was an English as a second language student at one time herself. And it is so great to see how wonderful role models have such a huge impact on so many of our kids. Because, see, we know that every student's journey to learning and discovering the world is different. Everyone. And so today we are adding more tools to provide for our children a best-in-class education. See, I believe that God has blessed each and every one of you, all of you, with the spark of magnificent talents. And it's our job, collectively, to make sure that we are honoring that and that we recognize that each of you is extraordinary. And so, I'd like to specifically thank everyone involved in coming together around these bills. Parents, thank you. Teachers, thank you. Students, thank you. Administrators, thank you. Our school resource officers, thank you. And just in case any of you were worried, I am today a junior sheriff deputy here. I want to thank our amazing law enforcement who's been here today with us. Thank you for your passion. Thank you for your commitment. Thank you for your support. Thank you for understanding that the future of the Commonwealth and our nation sits right here at you all. And I also want to thank the Roanoke City School Board. Thank you for your dedication. Thank you for your inspiration. I know that Senator Sulein worked hard with you, so thank you. I also want to say to all of the organizations that we are partners together. Nobody does this on their own. We do it together. Together, Yes, we want to make Virginia the best place to live and to work and to raise a family. And education is at the heart of it all. So as we continue to strive together to equip our students with everything they need to learn, to thrive, to compete, to contribute, to win jobs, to realize their God-given potential, I am just so proud of the work that is going on today. That is the spirit of Virginia. So let's continue to strive and not be deterred. Let's continue to recognize that we're only limited by the limit of our own dreams. When we come together and lock arms, we can accomplish anything. It's limitless. And so it's time to go to work. So let me just ask for God to bless this amazing school, God to bless our Commonwealth, God to bless the United States of America. And now let's go to work and sign some bills. Thank you all very much.
Can you put in the refrigerator so that we can see him on the sign? All right, come on, folks.
Virginians signing into law that makes so much difference